It's been such a long time since I saw you. Sorcha Richardson, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me. It's so nice. Well, I was never in the studio before.
No, that's
but
it.
It's
Yeah.
nice to be here, yeah.
The last time it was the Eurosonic Festival in 2020, and now she's back. Sorcha Richardson.
In touch with.
And I'm so glad you're here because you are doing a big tour with Villagers. Last night was the first date. How was it to play Paradiso?
It was amazing. That venue is unbelievable. Like from the second I walked in, it's so tall, you know? It's like three stories.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And the lights are fantastic. The staff were so helpful. We flew yesterday from Dublin, and when we got into the venue, my guitar was broken.
No way!
But the guys in the venue, yeah, I know. I had to use Connor from Villagers, had to use his guitar for sound check. Then the guys from the venue had like a soldering iron and took it down to the basement between sound check and showtime and fixed it for me.
So this guitar this was broken yesterday.
Yeah, this time yesterday it was making no noise at all. But
What was broken?
What was broken? The input. Sorry,
that's an important thing.
That's an important thing. The wires. We had to open it up. All the wires had come undone. So
wow,
it was a good start to the tour.
Yeah. That was actually the first date yesterday.
Yesterday was the first date. Yeah.
And I didn't know that there were 5 dates with Villagers in the Netherlands. That's a big tour for a band. Normally it's 2 or 3, but 5.
Yeah. Same with Ireland. Like a lot of time, people will come and play Dublin, and then.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's even when for us, it's really nice because I've played Eurosonic, and that's the only time I've been to the Netherlands. So it's nice that we get to spend like a week here and go to so many cities and so many venues, and yeah, it's great.
We just talked about the Paradiso because I was there, I think 2 weeks ago, to record a session with Inhaler in an empty Paradiso. But you know Eli since he was a little kid.
I used to babysit Eli. Yeah.
No way!
I did, yeah. I used to babysit Eli. His sister is a very good friend of mine. So I've known Eli since he was a baby.
What was the first song you sang with him?
What was the first? You see, I used to like when I was like 10 years old, I used to make up songs.
Yeah.
We'd play them for Eli was probably like 3. And we'd play them for Eli. So the first songs I played for Eli was probably songs I wrote when I was 10, which were okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great to see them playing everywhere.
Yeah, they're big over in the US. They did a tour in the Netherlands. And when can we expect a collaboration then? Because that needs to happen.
That needs to happen. I'll give him a call. I'll see when he's free. He'll probably tell me 2025.
Is there something coming up with Villagers as well? Because now you're joining them on tour.
I mean, I wish. Honestly, Villagers is one of my favorite bands in the whole world.
That must be so cool to support them then.
It's amazing. It really is. I had tickets for their show in Dublin when was that? December, and it got cancelled because of COVID. So now we get to see like 9 shows in a row.
Wow.
So it makes up for it, you know. But yeah, I mean, I've been a Villagers fan for so long.
Yeah.
Since the first album. We actually covered a Villagers song once for a radio station in Ireland. We did Becoming a Jackal.
And now you're playing with them.
And now we're playing with them. Also, when I was in college, I interned at their record label. So I interned for Domino Records when I was like 19 or 20, and I used to put loads of Villagers CDs in envelopes and send them off to radio stations and stuff. So it's really nice to be playing on a tour with them.
But it must be a cool thing. I saw a video of Pete Doherty once that he was waiting for Oasis in the queue.
Yeah,
and now he's playing with Liam. He did something with Noel.
Yeah.
It must be so cool for an artist as well to play with your favorite artist.
It really is. It's one of those things like if I could have told myself back then, you know, in a couple of years' time you'll be doing a tour with Villagers, you know, I wouldn't have believed it, I'd say. So it's always nice to play shows. It's especially nice when you get to play shows with bands who you love. Because then as soon as you come off stage, you've a reward.
You have a great night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And now you're here to play some songs, some older songs. And I saw that there was just maybe a new song coming.
Yeah. So I've finished recording my next album. I finished recording it the end of last year, started this year, kind of. The first single's coming out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's soon.
Very soon, yeah. We've been playing it live a little bit. We're playing it on this tour. And I kind of just like playing the new stuff, so I figured I'd play it for you
That's
today.
cool, yeah, but that must be the great thing now when you have new music. You can show it before it's been released to see the reaction. People can sing along with it maybe.
Yeah. It's not. It's also because like the first album came out in 2019, I think, which now it is a long time ago. So it's good to be back playing shows and to have new music to play on the road as well. Yeah. So
Brian is coming tomorrow to Doornroosje to see you and Villagers play live. So Brian, in a minute you are going to hear what you can expect from that show.